Shalom. We are the Hebrew Israelites from the Indianapolis camp of the Great Millstone, and we're here to give all praises, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakwadash.
double honors to our apostles and elders of the Great Millstone who rule well in teaching us this 100% truth. Salutations to them and our fellow Akim who labor in this truth week in and week out on the highways and byways. Also salutations to the hopeful elect of the scattered 12 tribes of Israel, scattered to the four corners of the earth, that be like unto the speckled bird, also known as your Israelite foreigners and your so-called Latinos, Negroes, and Native Americans. And they are as follows: the tribe of Judah, the so-called Negroes; the tribe of Benjamin, the so-called West Indians; the tribe of Levi, the so-called Haitians; the tribe of Simeon, the so-called Dominicans; the tribe of Zebulon, the so-called Guatemalans and Panamanians; the tribe of Ephraim, the so-called Puerto Ricans; the tribe of Manasseh, the so-called Cubans; the tribe of Gad, the so-called North; the tribe of Reuben, the so-called Seminole Indians; the tribe of Naphtali, the so-called Argentinians and Chileans; the tribe of Asher, the so-called Colombians and Uruguayans; and the tribe of Issachar, the so-called Mexicans. To you, we say Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, let's get right into it. What question do you have?
I want to prove to y'all that the law has been reformed. I'm going to show you in scripture to Hebrews chapter 7.
Somebody get it for him.
Verse 11 and 12. And the precept of that would be Hebrews 9, verse 2. The law has been reformed.
What do you mean by reform?
Now we got to call on the name of the Lord Jesus Christ, the apostles' doctrine. We have to call on the name of the Lord Jesus Christ, repentance and remission of sins in his name. This is the biblical example that they give us. Let the house of Israel know surely that the God of Israel made that same Jesus, and we have crucified both Lord and Christ. We got to look to Jesus Christ for remission, repentance and remission of sins. We got to preach and teach this in his name.
So you saying that we got to call him the name of Jesus?
That name that's written in the scripture. There he has rest. The Bible is clear. Proverbs 30, 5, and the word of God is clear. He is a shield unto them that put their trust in him.
I mean, I understand where you're coming from, but at the same time, we got to go back to the basics. If the letter J didn't come about until 1524, how is his name Jesus? Even though it say in the Bible, J, but that